26 till present moment. 1:11 on the timer. So, first, I got Cali Up 120. So significant for me. Hey, grandma. All right, so I got the Coyote and Roadrunner. So this could be about love. So we're gonna take these messages and put it in different scenarios. Now, for some, this could be about love. So this is where we're gonna go with this side of the message. All right, so you could be or have been in this runner chaser dynamic, okay? But if you know, the coyote is the predator and the roadrunner is the prey, you could be the type of person that attracts predators, people who just want to sleep with you, prey on you for their own personal gain. All right, there is a need to make a commitment to yourself, or you have just decided to make some type of commitment to yourself, a promise to yourself. All right, stop living off the broken promises of other people, the lies, the manipulation, things of that nature. But someone could have made a broken promised you something now, and they broke it. They never came. I got the song by Christina Aguilera, Come On Over. So this can piggyback off of people wanting you, or a person just wants you around just to attach themselves to you, only to sleep with you. But check out that song. It came out, I want to say, in 1999, 2000. Come On Over by Christina Aguilera. Now, July, August could be significant, all right? The 26th, the 16th, the 11th, the 24th could be significant. The 6th, 61 could also be significant. 14 as well. All right, so Leo, Sagittarius, Cancer, Libra, Gemini could be significant as well. All right, so I did get Dionne Warwick. I say a prayer, a little prayer. I don't know the name of the song, but I got that song. The moment I wake up and put on my makeup, I say a little prayer for you. So you got somebody praying for you. It could be a lover who you may not be talking to, seeing. They pray for you. This could be a family member that when they get up in the morning, they pray for you. I don't know. Or this is you. I don't know. But that song was random too, like Dionne Warwick. Okay. So I be knowing these are channel songs because I don't listen to Dionne Warwick. And this could be a family member that was raised or born around this time, the 50s and the 60s, I think. I didn't look that part up. But listen to that song by Dionne Warwick. All right. So let's move it along. Now, I got these major arcana in tarot in my mind's eye. Did not pull these cards. They just came to me. The Strength, the Temperance, and the Chariot, and Justice, and the Lovers. All right, so there is some of you are needing to recognize your own power, your own strength. Some of you are needing to do something in moderation. Some of you could be healing from alcoholism or needing to start to do these things. Be patient with yourself. But do all things in moderation. Maybe it may not be alcoholism, but maybe that runs in your family, and there is a need to do this in moderation, meaning
every blue moon,
like not excessively drinking. Do it in moderation. That's what I'm trying to say. All right. So, but if you are going through some type of healing when it comes to drinking, I don't know why alcohol is a significance when I sat down in this chair, because honestly, that's not what I got when I first got this message. But as I first record, this is what came to me. If you don't think you have the strength and the fortitude and the strength and the courage and the fortitude to get through this, you can. You will overcome this obstacle that you have right now when it comes to I got temperament. I don't know. When it comes to drinking alcohol, and it doesn't even have to be alcohol. Temperance, she has cups in her hand, so that's why I got alcohol, but it could be other things. But yeah, you will overcome this obstacle that you have. All right. Some of you may just need a change of scenery. If your change of your environment needs to change, maybe you need to up and move, and that'll help you with recovery. This could be getting out of a relationship, because I did say the lovers. You could have to get out of a relationship that is causing you to drink. That could be for somebody. Now, I don't know if you have to go through, then we have the justice card. I don't know if it's some of you need to go through a divorce, or, I mean, if you've been living with somebody for a significant amount of time and you have accumulated some assets, some of you may need to go to court and, handle that in the courts. But I feel like if you have to do that to get rid of somebody, to let somebody go, then you got to do what you got to do. All right, but success will be achieved. All right. But yeah, some of y'all, if it doesn't have to be the drinking, like I said, somebody could have a decision to make when it comes to partners. Lovers is about choices. Somebody is being divinely guided to make a choice, to seek truth and see truth within a situation, how to move, what direction to go to. I was going to say, where is peace? But, number one, you have to have peace within yourself first. Can't nobody give you peace. I don't like that. It's the saying that bring me peace, or I want somebody to be my peace. No, you have to be your own peace first. My grandbaby. He's here, as always. But, yeah. Can't nobody be your peace. You have to be your own peace first. But the added peace is everything. You at peace in your life, you don't want somebody to bring that chaos. That's what you don't want. So, yeah, but somebody needs to follow their heart. If you have choices or a decision to make when it comes to a love connection. All right, so we're going to go back. He done got me distracted. Coyotes and Roadrunner. All right, so I feel like I got this at 11:11. Well, yeah, basically. So there is a paradigm shift when it comes to this runner-chaser dynamic, when it comes to love. All right. when it comes to this runner-chaser dynamic, when it comes to love. All right? You're no longer, or you will, this is current, this is past, or this will be future. Everybody's on different timelines. All right? Chasing people who are not consistent, inconsistent, and unavailable people, you will stop chasing these individuals. Confusing intensity with alignment, people that are not in alignment with you. Trauma bonds, chasing runner, that repeating this runner chaser dynamics. Overly efforting to earn love. You're not chasing love. You're not going out your way to prove anything to anybody, how you care for them, how you love them. Yeah, you're not proving yourself to anybody, you know. The one-sided connection. No guessing, no confusion. Love that flows. 1313 on the timer. So you want love that flows. Love that is easy. Love is consistent. Love that just is easy. Anything that is you running after somebody is depleting your ass. It's not the God is not the author of confusion. Okay? Anything that is confusing, anything that is depleting, anything that is draining, it is not of God. All right? It is not in alignment with you. So, all right. So, what else did I get? The avoidant. So, this could be you or someone else. Somebody or someone is being pushed to either evolve or lose access to a genuine connection. All right, people are walking away from avoiding behavior. Now, if you're an avoidant, you're not just an avoidant. That is like a trauma response. You need to figure out why that is. And, you know, some people want to do the research and do the healing work, and it ain't easy, and some people will and some people won't. I don't know. The avoidant. Everybody's getting pushed to evolve. Everybody is being pushed to either get down or lay down. Left or right. Which path is you going to go? There is a choice being made that needs to be made. Right now, people are walking away faster from these type of dynamics. No tolerance. No time for confusion. Almost a relationship. Situationships. You don't know what the fuck we are? Yeah. That shit is becoming unbearable to a lot of people. You're being pulled towards peace over passion. So any connections that is lustful, passion-based. Some of y'all are very, very unattracted by those things. I feel you. But you're being towards peace and alignment. Things that are in alignment with you, with what you want, what your ideas are. What you want your future to be, your present to be. You know, there is no future without the present. So 1616 on the timer. You have to be in the now. And what you do right now is setting you up for the future. And like I just said, then I got sirens and Jezebels. Now we can talk about sirens and Jezebels on a mystical type of energy or side, but I'm not getting that. Now, we can talk about mermaids and we can go left, but we may do that another day. But siren energy, Jezebel energy, spirits. And I feel like this is more towards the men, that there is a need you will get peace, let me tell you. You will get peace in your life when you get out this lustful spirit, this lustful energy, being easily seduced, tempted, falling for manipulation. Like, I feel like I could be wrong, but this is just me intuitively. Jezebel's spirit, for me, like I said, this is intuitively, I could be right or wrong, are more so spirits. Male and female can have Jezebel spirits, but we're going to talk about, I put male on the paper, so we're going to talk to the men. That this particular person or person's spirit knows you. They know what you like. They know what turn you on. They know that spot to touch. You hear what I'm saying? And this is how you're easily manipulated. I don't know what it is. That it could be drinking. It could be smoking weed. It could be, like I said, somebody know how to touch that spot that you like. You are easily manipulated. And this person will cause some type of confusion, loss in your life. You will lose access to genuine connections dealing with these type of energies. So, I don't know. That was to the men. I don't know if I want to keep going on and on about that, but sirens and Jezebels. Now, we can get, like I said, we could talk about the mythical mythology, Greek mythology, when it comes to those type of things, beings, but I'm not being pushed to talk about that. Maybe, like I said, another time. But I think, was that it? So, this is 20 minutes in. So, judgment is significant. There's a decision that needs to be made. I don't know what that's about. Okay, so I got, this was yesterday, April 10th. Was that yesterday? I think so. I'll be writing stuff down, forget. Yeah, it was yesterday. So, some of y'all could be healing from being children of addicts. That is some of your childhood trauma. Children of addiction. Addicts. So, I don't know. That's all I wrote on that. I don't know. Some of you could be children of addicts. I know I'm every 2112 on the timer. Okay. I think some of you got to look at things in a different perspective when it comes to healing that part of your trauma. I feel like some of y'all could have been adopted. Some of y'all could have been in foster care. That's for some. Because I got, the sun will come out tomorrow. Look your bottom. She was Annie. Somebody's name could be Annie, but I feel like that could be some, I don't know where this is going. But, yeah. So, there's a need to look at things from a different perspective. It's easily said than done, especially 22. These synchronicities is popping right now. So 22 could be significant, or you could be seeing these synchronicities. I don't know. You could be 22. Your birthday could be 22. I don't know. Something can happen in 22. This is the second time me saying that. So 2022 could be very significant. But anyway, As you get older, you may end up seeing things in a different perspective. You may be seeing I know as for me, see my birthday. As soon as I said that, as I started my healing journey, I had to look outside myself and look at the cards my parents was dealt, the things they were going through, or what they may have been going through or feeling, try to put myself in my parents' place when it comes to certain situations. And it made me look at things in a different perspective, for sure. Like, I don't know, you could have been a person that harbored a lot of feelings towards your parents or parent. Maybe because of their addiction, and I'm repeating myself, you need to really sit and look at the situation from a different perspective. And I get it, it could be much deeper than that, than just your parents being, or a parent being addicted to a substance. It don't have to be crack cocaine or heroin or whatever. It could be alcohol, it could be sex, it could be anything. Addiction. Okay? That's the umbrella. Okay? It has different intricates. But this is all stuff I wrote down, y'all. And I'm channeling as well. Okay, so we're moving on from that part. If I ever have to come back to that, I will. We're 24 minutes in. So then I did not, look, I grew up in church, but I wasn't one of those people that really dove into the Bible like I should have. And I grew up in church because my dad's side of the family were like devout Christians, deacons, and my grandfather was a deacon, and my grandmother was my granny, she was a usher. She was an usher, and my grandpa was a deacon. So when I was over on my dad's side of the family, which was very, very, very often, I went to church. That was where I met all the time. But my mama's side of the family, they was party like a rock star. I'm just saying that they were the opposites, not the same at all. And I think that's a lot of people. So some of y'all could have had that type of dynamic with your family. But anyway, I didn't know Moses had siblings. Because I think in church they usually push the 10 Commandments and things like that. I don't know. That could be a thing. I didn't write that on paper, but the 10 Commandments could be a thing. Some of y'all could be deconstructing from religion. But either way, I use it as a tool for me. I don't know what you do. I'm not telling you should do it. Do what to do and what not to do. You're on your own personal journey. I'm just using the gifts God gave me to help people along the way. And I give advice, but I don't tell nobody what to do. You make your own decision. Free will is a thing. They push the 10 Commandments thing, and that's all we get about Moses. For me, that's all I can remember. I didn't know Moses had siblings. Okay. Now, the message from what I got was, there could be a person's sibling or siblings that are talking about you or somebody. I'm going to say you, but like I said, this could be flip-flop. This could be about somebody else. You could be talking the shit. I don't know. But Miriam and Aaron, those names could be significant, but this is the story where we're going from. And I jot stuff down. I didn't read it thoroughly. 28 on the timer. So, hey, you could be seeing 10. I wrote that on my paper, too. It was 28 on the timer, and I got 10 on the paper. But anyway, this could be a family of gifted people. I don't know if you are prophetess or seers or and that's spiritual. But you could be people who are gifted in some type of way. So it could be y'all have a good life. For instance, I'm going to say that you're a doctor, your sister's a lawyer, and your brother has about 3 businesses that are profiting and is doing very well. But there's still jealousy among the siblings, and which would be weird as hell, but the family is jealous and arrogant and have arrogant behavior. Somebody do. I don't know. There could be saying that one of the siblings could be arrogant, but this is just due to jealousy. I think it's a lot of talking shit because I don't know, one sibling may have a little more than the other, but they all are good in their own right. Like, they all are stable. And this is an example. This may not be your life, but use it as a reference. But look, hopefully this shit sound right. I'm reading over my notes. Okay, yeah. Okay, they felt their brother was prideful, but that was a lie. He was humble. Maybe life made him be humble. Maybe some situations happened to make him be humble, Maybe at first the brother or sister was struggling and they fell down, but they got up. I've seen 31:13 on the timer. And those situations, it could be anything. Humbled them to see things in a different perspective, and somebody 31:31 on the timer took it as arrogance. Some people took it as being prideful. Okay, so they interpreted it as him or her being prideful or arrogant, but it was none of the two. So I wrote down the power or influence that this person has obtained has come with envy. Now, it's one thing being envied from outsiders, but to be envied by your family, your siblings, I feel like it's a whole nother level of stress. I think this has this person depressed at times, and this person could have a lot on their shoulders. That's just 33 on the timer. Okay, so yeah. Then that is not the only. I think this person family also disapproves of their partner or their I don't know, somebody they dating, married to, want to date, I don't know. But there's some type of disapproval when it comes to of a partner. This could be due to beliefs, upbringing. It could be due to beliefs, upbringing. It could be a person's second marriage, or will be. I don't know. There's a disapproval among the family, siblings, when it comes to this person's love interest. But then, if you know the story of Miriam, she was cursed with leprosy. And I think the sister or the female figure in this person's life is the instigator. Now, I ain't saying this person is cursed, but this person will be afflicted with something. I don't know. But the sister, the female, is the instigator. But the brother is going right along with it. There could be two siblings. I don't know. I mean, you could have more than two siblings. It's just two of your siblings are talking shit about you. I don't know. But that is that message. So moving on. This is a message that is about. These are all collective messages. These messages can be for anybody or nobody. But I feel like this particular message is for women. Women will be in leadership positions or need to be. Their wisdom, their discernment will help the collective. This is due to men not taking a stand when it comes to injustice. I didn't finish writing this. I stopped at injustice. But I'm talking about it. Okay, so what I gather, if I can remember how I channeled this, I got Deborah from the Bible. And I want to say Deborah was a prophetess. You can look that stuff up on your own. Maybe I'll come back to it and do it, but I don't know. I'm already 36 minutes in. But women are going to be the ones in position to make this world better. Now, me personally, I'm all for women empowerment. I am a girl's girl, but which is crazy because I don't have female friends. And that's just due from my childhood upbringing. That's a whole nother story. I just don't like catty. Like, I think that's one thing that as you mature, some people, I think one thing that women has to do is stop being so emotional. That's one. If we stop being so, I'm saying we because I'm a woman, emotional and being more logical. That's when that discerning, like a grown ass woman, will not be in her emotions. She will be discerning and being, in tune with her wisdom. And but anyway, I think men have done enough. At this point in the game, where we at in this world is, bitch, you gonna go left or right. You gonna do right or do wrong. If you doing wrong, I ain't fucking with you. It's pure simple. Like, you don't like women for this reason, you don't like men, that's cool. Move it the fuck along. I don't know. The shit is tiring. Cause I feel like there's bigger fish to fry than motherfuckers worried about what somebody doing or what they not doing. Fucking I feel like there's a bigger people need to look at the bigger picture. But women will be in leadership positions globally. This is a global message, or need to be. Men have done enough. The ego. The narcissism. Women is narcissistic too. But the ego. Yeah. We need men that's going to really stand up and show out for women, for the collective, globally. Not doing things for personal gain, for their own personal benefit. You got to start thinking about your children, your children's children, and your children's children's children, and on so on and so forth. You can have all the money in the motherfucking world, but if you don't have no life on this earth, air, water, something that's sustainable for them to leave, all that shit don't mean shit. That means nothing. I don't know why I'm getting like this. All the money in the world don't mean shit if you don't have quality air and water and soil. And going over to different countries, fucking up they shit. I don't know. All I'm going to say is, and I'm going to end this, women is going to be in leadership positions or need to be to get this shit shaken. And this can be leading the pack to open your mouth and say something. We see the stuff in America with the Epstein files and all that. It's going to take women really standing up and opening their mouth, and men having a back and not being PUSSYs. But old paradigms are falling. There's a shift. We have many shifts. This is another shift. There is another paradigm shift. And I feel like this is about making decisions. Things, I done been saying this through channel messages, things coming to light. People, the veil is thin. For hell, I think it's them failed. You can't unsee the bullshit. You can be, a willingly ignorant person. That's a personal choice. That's free will. You want to sit back and just wear blinders, put the glasses on, act like you don't see, fine. So when you get judged and you are asked why you didn't do shit, it could be the littlest thing. You ain't have to lead a million man march. You ain't got to do none of that. It could be you just speaking up and speaking out and opening your mouth. You didn't do nothing. Why not? Why did you just sit there? Why didn't you? There could be something you supposed to help and teach, and you not doing it. It could be something as simple as that. We're all here for a purpose. And you need to be finding out what your purpose is. Like I said, it could be very, very small. It doesn't have to be something on a grand span of things. It doesn't have to be you creating, I don't know, a plant or creating some type of, I don't know. It's for some, it may be that. It could be something with plants. It could be something with air quality. It could be something with water. You are meant to make changes with that. But some, it may not be that big. It could be something small as you helping children. I don't know. You got to figure that out. Figure out what your purpose is. And make it your passion. Child, I don't know. Okay, 2 Chainz. I end that. I do have a YouTube channel if you're watching this on TikTok, which this part probably won't be on TikTok because it's hella long. But please share the content on this channel. It will be greatly appreciated. Those who have followed me, whether it's on TikTok or YouTube, I greatly appreciate it. I hope you get tenfold the blessings that you want. I hope you get tenfold the blessing that you desire on God. Real shit. But, and I'm saying if you follow me for positive reasons, if you're just trying to be messy and negative and talking shit, fuck you. But anybody else, more blessings, overflow of blessings to you. But yeah, I appreciate it. Let's get this channel on the algorithm. I know my stuff be all over the place, but hey, that's how God got me moving right now. And as you see, I be having I have a lot going on. So yeah, I'm gonna start doing personal readings. I go back and forth with it, and that's just a me thing. But yeah, I'm gonna start. So if you're interested, let me know. Let's work it out. Please like, share, and subscribe to the channel. Follow TikTok. Yeah. Let's build a blessed day. I think that's what. Subscribe to the channel, and until next time, bye.